First generation computer. Vacuum tube. First generation computer utilized vacuum tube in their circulatory circuitry and for storage of data and instruction. The vacuum tube was bulky, caused tremendous heat problem, and was never a reliable device. It caused a great number of breakdown and insufficient operation. Magnetic cores began to replace vacuum tube as the principal memory device in the early machines. A small doughnut shaped core wire strand on wire within the computer. Programs were written in machine language employing combination of 0 and 1. Example of first generation computer are IBM 650, IBM 704, IBM 705, IBM 709, Mark II, Mark III, etc. Second generation 1960 to 1965. The second generation computer saw the replacement of the vacuum tubes by transistor. A transistor can be thought of an switch but with no moving part. Because of high speed operation, a small size computer of the generation could perform a single operation in microseconds and were capable of storing tens of thousands of characters. Manufactured began producing business-oriented computer with one efficient storage and faster input and output capabilities. Second generation computers. The second generation of computer saw the replacement of vacuum tube by transistor. A transistor can be thought of a switch but with no moving part. Because of high speed operation and small size, computers of this generation could perform a single operation in microsecond and were capable of storing tens of thousands of characters. Manufacturers began producing business-oriented computers with more efficient storage and faster input and output capabilities. Second generation computers were reliable, compact in size, virtually free of heat problem. Programming was done in both machine and symbolic language. Symbolic language utilized symbolic names for computer command and allow the use of symbolic names for items of data. The language is also known as assembly language. Example of second generation computer are IBM 1400, CDC 1604, RCA 501, NCR 300, GE 200, IBM 1600, etc. Third generation 1965 to 1971. These computers were characterized by integrated circuit with compound so small that in many cases they were hardly visible to the naked eyes. Third generation computers were characterized by increased input-output storage and processing capabilities. Input and output device could communicate with computer over distance via ordinary telephone line or could scan a face and input the information directly into computer, could display picture on the television like screen, could make musical sound, could accept voice input. Storage capabilities were increased and million of characters could be stored and randomly accessed in fraction of a second. Third generation computer could process instruction in nanosecond. In addition, computers were able to process several programs or set of instruction simultaneously. Programmers were able to make use of high level problem oriented and produce oriented language that closely resemble the commonly used form of expression. Example of third generation computer: IBM 360, IBM 370. Fourth generation 1972 to present. The fourth generation of computer possesses still greater input, output, storage and processing capabilities. In the fourth generation computer, semiconductor storage devices were introduced in early 1970. IBM introduced to the concept of virtual storage into their 500 and 370 series of computer machine, previously limited to a maximum internal storage capability of approximately 1 million character, now possess a virtual storage capability in billion and trillion of character. With this capability, a machine could execute a problem many times the size of a machine actual memory. Microcomputer using microprocessor as the CPU proliferate in fourth generation. Nowadays, the compact disc CD promises to become the data storage medium of choice. A compact disc read-only memory CD-ROM is encoded with on and off bit. Bits are stored on the disc's 3.5-inch diameter aluminum surface as tiny bit at heading depth. The average CD can store about 4800 million bit or 600 million character of data. This is approximately quarter of a million pages of text. The most impressive advancement has occurred in software. As a result, this changes access to substantial computer power, previously only affordable by very large business concern, is now economically feasible for small business and personal application. Personal computer example of fourth generation microcomputer. Fifth generation of computer is yet to come. They will be capable of reasoning, learning, making inference and behaving in way usually considered exclusive of human. This computer will be equipped with massive primary storage capability and extremely fast processing speed. Software will proliferate and get much bigger and extremely fast processing speed. Software will proliferate and get much bigger. Hardware will continue to shrink in size, but internal memory will increase dramatically. Taking machine will be commonplace. Voice recognition, the ability for a machine to understand and obey a spoken word, will be developed. Industrial and personal robot will roll and walk. Expert system software will place the knowledge of expert and consultant such as doctor, lawyer and teacher at the disposal of general user. Huge number of computer will be linked in the parallel, offering computing power of an inconceivable magnitude. Artificial intelligence will be used extensively to enhance the system behavior in future.